Hello, I'm Theresa Potenza taking you through the Vatican. So although the Vatican, we know it now as a modern city-state that was created in 1929, that's when the Vatican became its own sovereign country within Rome, the history of the Vatican goes back more than 3,000 years. It is actually a very important burial site for the pre-Roman people that were called the Etruscans, families, important noble families from the Roman Republic, and also early Christians, and later on the popes. And so this side of the river was a safe burial site mainly for sanitation purposes because it was on the other side of the Tiber River away from all the construction in downtown Rome. So the Etruscans started burying their dead here as early as the 9th century BC. Recently, they discovered some tombs of aristocratic families from the period of the Roman Republic, dating to about 200 and 300 BC, when building a parking lot in Vatican City for Vatican employees. More famously, St. Peter is buried on this spot. This was the spot where he was actually crucified and buried. 300 years later, the church was built on his tomb. And then in 1600, the new St. Peter's Basilica, the Baroque church you see today, was built on top of that original church. And St. Peter's bones were rediscovered in 1964. So he is understood by Catholics to be the first pope. So this church is also the burial site for 195 popes. And on a tour, when you enter the basilica, that's one of the most important things to see inside, are all the funerary monuments to the different popes, and curiously, some of their bodies on display. There are popes coated in wax, bronze, and even silver. So on a tour, you can learn about the burial practices and mummification processes of various popes throughout 2,000 years of history. And that's, of course, after you've discovered all the masterpieces in the Vatican museums and Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel.